says here together, now all these things happen to them as examples, and they were written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the ages have come. Examples. Y'all know what an example is? Yeah, back in school, you were given an example. Maybe in math, it had all the work done for you, and it had the answer at the end. So you can see how it was done, and you can see what the conclusion was. So they're examples. The Bible is because we can learn something from them. Many cultures leave out bad things from their history. Egyptians were one of those. They don't want to talk about the fact that their people died in events in their history. They were just such a great and perfect empire. Exclude those things. But the Bible doesn't exclude the negative. It talks about how Israel was taken over by other kingdoms, how they were led away many times into slavery. Syrian. It talks about talks in the back because we go through falls, and the whole plan of salvation is about a big fall and a huge wonder completely been Christian walks. We start that restoration through the decision of baptism, but each and every day is an opportunity for restoration, isn't it? When we start the day with Christ, when we surrender to Christ every day, when He gives us little victories, and He gives us the power to overcome the propensities to sin. That restoration is a process. We call that process sanctification. It's a daily walk with Christ. That's all that complicated word means. Having a daily walk with Christ that will end up leading to salvation and the second coming. We call that glorification. When we see the glory finally, and we can finally participate in the glory that God the Father has. So this lesson is about types and antitypes, symbols. A symbol, Canaan was a symbol of our eternal new home in the new earth. And Christ came as a high priest, a symbol of a high priest of good things to come. Even the tabernacle was a symbol of the heavenly tabernacle. We have a lot of symbolism in the Bible. The life of Joshua, as we kind of touched on briefly, foreshadows or symbolizes the life of Christ. And it also, to some extent, will foreshadow Bible text, and we're going to try to get some of these on the screen. On Sunday's lesson, Romans 5:14. And I'd like to have some volunteers, if you can start raising your hand, that we can come around with the mic, and we're going to read a few of these texts. And then just keep your hands or get ready to raise your hands so we can go quickly through these, because there's a lot of texts we'd like to cover today. All right, so the first one, Romans 5:14.
Nevertheless, death reigned, sinned according to the likeness of the transgression of Adam, who is a type of him who was to come.
Keep that mic. Who was the type? Adam was a